What's up, humans? Welcome to the Rev Sanity channel. Thanks for checking us out. Say 2020 was ridiculous, right? Freaking COVID, trying to figure out what to do with all the holidays. 2020 has felt like one massive punch in the face. You saw the thumbnail and you just knew that I was gonna have to throw that video in here somehow. That was probably the cap of 2020 right there. I was thoroughly happy to see something like that happen. But yeah, I'm just gonna go right into this vlog, but there's really 5 things that I want to focus on for 2021. And I'm not really somebody that goes and makes a whole bunch of resolutions and stuff like, oh, we gotta get in shape, or we gotta, you know, spend less, we gotta save more, or whatever. I think all that should be something that you can continuously strive for, but like take it a step further. What are those goals for? So this is gonna be my video about 5 goals that I have for 2021. The number one being, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm at 60 right now, as of December 31st. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the chase. If you're here and you're watching this, help me out by subscribing and hitting the notification bell and the like button. And then actually, you know, at the end of the video, share some of your goals for 2021. What do you like to see coming forward, and you know, what would you like to see for yourself? So yeah, that's the first goal. And with that goal is going to be, you know, obviously putting out more content. My goal right now, I'm releasing 1 video a week. Part of my goal for 2021 in that arena is I want to put out videos twice a week. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do, what kind of schedule I'm looking at. I'm kind of thinking like a Monday and Thursday, twice a week kind of upload, you know what I mean? And that's what's so important for you, my audience, to engage with the videos so they can get me up in the YouTube algorithm, just be seen more. Oh, that's a nice house. My second goal is to renew my mindset. And this isn't something I like to share all the time with people, but you know, if you're gonna be watching my stuff, I'd like to get to know people a little bit. You know, I'd like for you guys to get to know me as Rev Sanity and get to know, you know, why do I like to watch this guy? What's appealing to him? You know, I struggle with anxiety a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I have some days where I don't want to do anything, and just kind of start facing different fears and anxieties out of nowhere. And if you're somebody that struggles with anxiety, you can totally get that. But ways I'm going to manage that this year, and definitely try to get a hold of it, is I want to start reading more. And you know, one thing that I was researching on is about how successful people read a lot. So I think I want to try to challenge myself to read 5 books this year. You know, things about mindfulness and things about finances too. I think sometimes we stress a lot about finances, and it's a little tougher to kind of wrap your head around if you don't struggle with anxiety, you know. So anyway, reading is a huge one. And I also think that just complimenting people more, you know, like try to go every day and just give at least one person a compliment, whether it's somebody I work with or somebody that you just see in passing. I think those random encounters, like when you go to the gas station or whatever, and you just express gratitude for whoever is doing their job, just for, you know, they see a lot of people, especially at nights and stuff, and you know, they definitely can go overlooked. I touched on it a little bit ago too, and part of de-stressing and managing anxiety and stuff is, you know, saving more money. And then obviously, like I said earlier, everybody says they want to save more money and lose more weight or whatever, but something my wife and I just started doing was taking a certain amount of money aside and putting it in savings and then stuff. But I kind of want to take it another level instead of it just sitting in my account. So we want to do something that's going to, you know, grow wealth. And I think that right there will play a huge part in alleviating a lot of anxieties. Nobody likes to be stressed about finances. Goal number 3. I put up 2 fingers. Goal number 3. So goal number 3 kind of has a lot to do with goal number 2 in terms of, you know, ways to renew your mindset and alleviate stress. And that was taking more time off of work. I didn't realize how little time I took off until I looked the other day, and I have multiple weeks of vacation that I can use. And I said, man, why haven't I taken advantage of that this year? And it's just, we get so caught up into our responsibilities sometimes that we feel bad about taking time off. And And that itself kind of creates more anxiety in you. Like, oh, I can't spend the time with my family that I want. So I figured, you know, this year I'm really going to take an effort, especially an effort, into actually mitigating how much time I'm spending at work, and, you know, taking the time off that I need every 3 months just to kind of reconnect with my family, you know, spend more quality time with my wife. You know, I come home and my wife and I, you know, I said it in another video about liking to watch The Bachelorette. Like, that's our time together. But like, I want to spend quality time where we're both off of work for like a week and we go travel more. We had talked about wanting to go back to California if Gavin Newsom ever lets us back in there, or even going out to Arizona. I got a buddy out in Phoenix right now, and he's like, dude, you gotta come out, it's pretty freaking chill out here. And I'm like, dude, I would love to, actually. Let's make this happen. Plus, it gives me more time to focus on vlogs too. So like, if I take some vacation time or whatever, and I'm able to go rent a bike or ride a bike with somebody and put together a nice little vlog if we're riding in some place that's pretty nice to go check out. And I encourage you guys to do the same. You know, if you're spending too much time at work, allow yourself to unplug. It's good for your mental health, it's good for your stability even, you know, and it's good for your relationships. And unfortunately, YouTube doesn't pay for my bills just yet, so maybe that could change once we start building this page up a little bit, and eventually that would be the ultimate goal, right? Is to work for myself 100%. I don't have to worry about showing up to work for a corporation or a business or somebody else to make money. I want to make the money, but I want it to be on my terms and not have to rely on these stimulus packages to come in. My goodness, it's like the people in the office, House and Congress, have forgotten what the American people are truly like. Not that they ever really understood, I wonder sometimes. Especially people who are, you know, come from parents of politicians. Goal number 4. Goal number 4. It kind of hit me the other day that I haven't really spent much time with people around me, like in my community especially. Like, my wife and I go to a church, and I've realized that I've been so focused on work and stuff that I'm only there for the worship, and then hardly there for the, you know, for hanging out with people and stuff. So like, I really want to spend more time in the community, whether it's my church family, and then we want to volunteer more. You know, my wife is really big on wanting to help people especially, and so, you know, we live in an area where there's a decent amount of poverty, and there's a lot of opportunities to work at, you know, soup kitchens and halfway houses especially. You know, a lot of people that are in transition from prison back into, you know, social life and stuff, and a lot of times they don't have any resources. And with the community also kind of comes some lighter hearted subjects. Like, I'm trying to work some deals out with my local Harley dealership, and getting involved with them that'll allow us to get more opportunities for more group rides. And once my wife makes her way on the channel, we can kind of, you know, introduce her a little bit and kind of seeing what she's up to, and you know, especially getting her perspective as somebody getting involved with other women drivers, or with other women riders rather. Man, it is such a beautiful day today. It's like 65 degrees today, man. Absolutely perfect. At the end of December too. I really feel for you guys up in the north and the Midwest and stuff who are getting just pelted with snow and whatnot. And then point number 5, the big 5. You know, one thing that I've really been trying to challenge myself with is to think less of myself. And I tend to be a little bit more selfish in my thinking, and not even intentionally. Like, generally speaking, we put ourselves first, and that's not necessarily a bad thing or a good thing or whatever. It's just it's just human nature. You know, we do what we want. You know, we literally we do what we want. You do you, boo boo. But this year we did something for Christmas that we've never done, and it definitely struck a chord with me. We did Angel Tree, and if you're not familiar with Angel Tree, it's basically where a company sponsors some children who are less fortunate, or who have disabilities, or who have families that can't afford to give them a good Christmas. I say a good Christmas, but like, you know, they're struggling financially especially. And so my wife and I sponsored an 18-month-old this year, and got him stuff that 18-month-olds would want. Some Paw Patrol stuff, and some trucks, and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And I don't know, it felt good. We didn't really tell many people about it, but it was like, and I'm not trying to say this like, oh, look what Rev Sanity does. He's such this perfect human being. I am the furthest from perfect ever. My goodness. My goal for this year is I wanted to inspire and mentor one person. I'm starting to recognize that like there's a younger generation coming up, but there's a guy that I work with, young dude, and he's never bought a car, and he's, you know, in the process of wanting to buy one. And funny enough, I used to work for a bank years ago, and one thing that I really got a grasp on was credit. And I really love talking to people about credit, especially young people or college age people who have never had credit before. Because I like to use myself as an example, because I never had any proper credit education. I was just always told, no, you don't need a credit card. And I'm like, well, I don't. What else does credit do? So I'm gonna get a chance to hopefully, you know, mentor this guy in finances especially, and teach him from the mistakes that I've made regarding my finances and stuff. And you know, sometimes whenever you're a kid and you get that first credit card and you're like, okay, I could just buy anything. And then you get the idea of like, oh, if I cut it up, they can't come after me. Pay your credit card bills. They will find you. Start searching your IP address and everything. All of a sudden you wake up one day and the KGB is at your door.
The KGB will fit for no one.
Don't come get me, Russia. But yeah, when you have a chance to mentor somebody, like I really feel like it awakens this desire in you to help more people. And then there's like it's a high almost, man. Like you get a chance to really pour into somebody else's life, hopefully for the good, right? I think everybody gets inspired and everybody has a role model or somebody that they look up to, and you know, I want to be able to be that role model for somebody. I want to be able to enrich people's lives. That's part of the reason why I do the vlog, is like at some point, you know, maybe somebody who struggles with anxiety or something can like take a look at my videos and be like, oh, it's good to know that there's actual people out there that also struggle with anxiety. That's actually one of the reasons why I ride a motorcycle, ironically enough. Like when I get on the motorcycle, it's like all my fears go away. Like the one vehicle that I'm the most exposed in and that people look out for the least brings me to the calmest. But I'll save that conversation for another day. This is about mentoring people and goals. So let's roll into this new year with a new sense of purpose, right? 2021 doesn't have to be any kind of repeat of 2020. 2020 now is like a curse word, or a curse in general. Like, yo, you just got 2020. Remember that time back in 2020? So for the channel, I got some things coming up. I got 2 reviews I'm going to end up doing that I'm super excited about. Something I've never even thought about writing before. Both of them, actually. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but let's just say it's definitely an interesting concept of motorcycles. Or are they even motorcycles? What's up, man? Lady? Person? Human being. Can never go wrong with offending people by calling human, unless they identify as an attack wolf with plus 35 damage and plus 5 venom per second. And also, I got some stickers that are coming in the mail now. Just I got a sample of some stickers I want to try to go around, give out to anybody. And if you guys are interested in trying to order one from me, I'll say what, if you go hit up my Instagram is at RevSanity. I'll have some information on there whenever they come in. I'll put a post on there, and I've only got 10 coming, and then depending on how they look, I'm going to go ahead and order a bulk order of them. Feel free to follow me on there too, and then shoot me a little direct message, and then I'll see what I can do about getting you one out whenever they all come. Stickers make me smile. That's why they do it in high school and middle school and stuff. You had a good day, you get a gold star. Alright guys, well I don't have the open road in front of me to do a speeding outro, so I'm just going to do it from this camera right here. So hit the subscribe button, help the channel out. Let me know what your goals for 2021 are. See if they're any different than 2020. But you guys stay decent, ride safe, peace.